prisoner was working in the laundry room when he suddenly realized that the back wall of the washing machine seemed to open up, and there was a vent attached to the back, and it suddenly threw his mind into a state of turmoil. He looked up at the dripping pipes above. Thinking about the confessional room in the church yesterday, he realized that the loose boards of the cubicles could easily be opened, and the back room was right over the laundry room. And even more coincidentally, the key to the church had been forgotten on the door after the warder had opened it for him. Mark smoothly made a mold with the dough in his hand. Then he looked at the washing machine in front of him, and it gave him a plan to break out of jail, but there was no way he could do it alone. Mark quickly found some suitable candidates. Jack used to be a professional thief. He used his sleep at night to dismantle the prison pipes and the bars on the benches. He assembled them together. He used a rope to make a circle on the floor to calculate the diameter of the washing machine's inner wall. It didn't take long to make a simple cutting tool, but there was one more thing that was needed, and David was the only one in the whole prison who had it: the diamonds on his incisors. For this reason, Mark came to David specifically to lay down a challenge. Jack deliberately knocked out his incisor. The diamond set on it was the most important part of the cutting tool. Jack applied glue, removed the diamond with a screwdriver, and set it in place. With the drill, the iron plate behind the washing machine could be fixed. In order to have a foolproof escape route, they had also rehearsed all the steps, and unanimously decided to start from the prison chapel. Mark gave Jack the key mold. Once the key is made, they can go in and out of the church. The cross inside the church is the best tool to break out. Remove the boards and go through the back room, then cut out the air vent. Enter the laundry room. After cutting through the iron plate behind the washing machine, you can follow the air ducts through the prison. The men had gone over all the problems that would arise. As soon as they were ready to break out. Unbeknownst to them, Lefebvre was watching them from above and became suspicious. Every day, he watched the three of them plotting something. One day, he came straight to the door and told him the secret he had discovered. This man belongs to the boss of the prison. He does whatever he wants in the prison because of his background. Being targeted by him was bound to be a problem, but Mark didn't want to stop there. He was originally sentenced to life imprisonment. He had no desire, but a few days ago, a letter came to him and upset him. His daughter was in the hospital and he wanted to see her. He had no choice but to look at Sim. He's a good chemist, and he's responsible for the flour business that the prison bosses run here. Mark traded him a ticket to escape for a pound of flour because Lefebvre was a drug addict. That's what he was trying to coerce Mark into. Sim agreed to do it, but the timing was so rushed, and the amount so large, that Sim had to substitute fake flour with similar effects. On the day of the deal, Lefebvre came to Mark's cell. The two sides reached an agreement, and Leaf got the flour as he wanted. But suddenly the new guy, Alan, sent him to heaven. When something like this happens, the prison bosses don't like it. Alan was sent to the cell, but when he gets out, he'll be tortured by the boss. A few people discussed and decided to start the prison break tonight.